actually make sure that it's live. Yes, for sure. Here they are. Here they are. These are on the prize wheel tonight. All right. Welcome. Oh, what? It says the stream was deleted on Facebook. Excuse me? Okay. Okay, I think we're good. No, we're good. We'll see when everybody starts coming in. Hello. All right, I'm just finishing up a couple things, getting things ready. And I've been like hustling and bustling. What we're talking about tonight, there are a lot of details involved in it, but like, I'm going to make them simple for you. We're talking about AI, and it's like the topic everywhere. Okay, let me know that you can see me. Okay. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh my goodness. Here it is. Okay. We have the prize wheel tonight, and just making sure everybody hopping on. Yay. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know you can see me and you can hear me. Okay. Awesome. We've got, hold on, I'm putting a couple extra. We have a new sponsor for our prize wheel. I'm going to reveal these prices in just a second. So if you are just hopping on, which most of you are, make sure you go to lollysgiveaway.com. That's going to enter you to win one of the prizes on the prize wheel tonight. Ooh. Just rearranging these here. Normally I have my CHD kiddo, and I think it's so hilarious that he is too busy to come down and spin the wheel tonight. I'm so mad. He came down and he's like, okay, do y'all know Micah? Okay, well, all right. I know YouTube, you can see me and you can hear me. If you're on Facebook, let me know if you can see me and you can hear me. Yeah. Hold on, I'm going to check one thing here. Oh, make sure we are in there. Yeah, it's in there happening now. Can you all? This is really weird. It's saying, all right, you guys bear with me for a second. This isn't streaming where it's supposed to. Have you come to do the prize wheel tonight? Okay, okay. Awesome. Thank you so much of you who are on right now. We're just making sure that it's, look, you can see the prize. You are going to do that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, that's a nice brother, because I was not going to lie. I was a little bit sad. I told everybody I was mad that you weren't going to come spin the prize wheel. It's heart month, so I had to have my heart kiddo here to do it, right? Yeah. All right, hold on. We're checking a couple things. Yeah, that's weird. Hold on, I got to talk to my team real quick. Cassie, it's not, I don't know, it's our platform. It's not letting us go stream in Facebook. It's saying it's not there. So I'm not sure. Give me just a second. Y'all are so patient. If you have not yet, make sure you go to lollysgiveaway.com. Micah, can you show everybody that what prizes are? Yeah, show everybody the prize wheel. Okay, so show everybody the prize wheel.
Amazon gift card, Mom. This. Mom.
Yes, yep, that's the prize wheel. Can you read them all up? Oh, can you hold it up a little bit more?
I'm not.
Hold it up. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not really sure for the Amazon is like that an Amazon gift card.
Oh. Huh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yes, you see it. Sorry, guys. I'm just making sure that we got Our live stream is flowing through everywhere.
So
You guys are being so patient.
So
Okay, what have we got here? What have we got here?
Amazon gift card, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So Amazon gift card, sparkly scribe. No, it's sparkle scribe.
Yeah, you got it?
So you guys, if you guys win this one, you choose your recipe. Lolly's t-shirt.
Yeah.
Miss Cookie PKG. What's that mean?
Miss Cookie Packaging. So we have a new sponsor. It's Miss Cookie Packaging. She has amazing cookie packaging products, and we are so excited that she's a sponsor over there. And it is a gift card to shop over at Miss Cookie Packaging. So that is on the prize wheel tonight as well.
New
So
coconut snowball thing.
Yep.
That my mom
Rich
made.
coconut snowball. This is the new recipe, brand new. I just released it. It's not available in the shop yet. So that is also on the prize wheel. What else? Amazon gift card. It's a $10 Amazon gift card. New sparkles. Well, the sparkle scribe, you can choose between, I've got 2 different lolly scribes. You can choose between those.
I said that.
Oh, you already said that?
I literally
Oh,
said
you
all
did.
the
I'm so sorry.
things.
And then the recipe. Or either they can choose a recipe.
Yeah, you guys choose a
Yeah.
recipe.
I think that would be great. Okay. So, yeah, for anybody that, yeah, if you're over here on, some of you might be able to see me. It is not streaming on Facebook. Will not allow us right now. So we are going to reshare that over on Facebook later. You can watch the replay. But thank you for those of you who are over here on YouTube. Sometimes it's a little more reliable over here, I think. Okay, we're gonna continue because I have a lot to share. And again, lollysgiveaway.com. We're gonna spin the wheel. Should we see what prize? Okay, awesome. Woo! Okay, you choose your recipe. All right, hold on. We have a random winner. We are going to, all right, hold on here.
The winner is.
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have a name for the winner?
Jill Cagney.
Jill Champagne. That's Jill. Thank you for reading that, Micah. Jill, hi, Jill. How are you? I've got a prize for you. Sorry, my mic is in a different place. Okay.
I don't really
You
know
get
how
to choose your recipe, Jill. I love you. I am so grateful for you in our community. So you get a prize. Make sure you message. I know you know Erica and my team, so message service@lollyshomekitchen.com. We will get that to you. All right.
Yeah, I don't really know how to spell sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, you're still learning. That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. We need a little more chapstick on there. We're clearing that up. It's so dry here, isn't it? Micah, can you tell everybody what month it is? We know it's February.
February.
Well, what is February?
Heart month.
Heart month. What does month mean to you?
It reminds me of when I was born and when I had my heart defect.
Your heart, yeah, all your heart surgeries.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about them? You recovered okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to keep an eye on you a little bit.
Yep.
What is coming up this Friday?
Wait a minute. Valentine's Day?
Valentine's is like next weekend.
Wait, no.
This weekend is Friday the 6th. The first Friday in February is always, what do we wear on the first Friday in February? What color?
Red.
Red. It's Wear Red Day on Friday, February 6th. So if you mark your calendars, if you could all please wear red, we will be wearing red on Friday to bring awareness to CHD, which is congenital heart disease, and heart health, and just overall celebrating Heart Month. So, all right, wanted to make that announcement. Let's get started talking about AI because, yes. Hopefully, anyone who's trying to watch this over on Facebook, come on over to YouTube, watch it over here. Awesome. Yeah, let's do that. All right. All right. Yeah, I think anybody over on Facebook that we'll make an announcement over there if they're on Facebook to go on over to YouTube to watch this. We will post the replay as well. Okay, thanks everybody. And we're going to get into it, okay? And then we're going to keep drawing prizes as the evening continues. Are you going to stay here to draw another prize in a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, you're so awesome. Thank you for thank you. Oh, we already did. Can you take that one off? Do you want to go get a drink of water? Yeah. All right. So first of all, hold on before we go. Mike is going to be back. He loves to spin the prize wheel. So I actually was very surprised when he told me that he didn't want to tonight. He was playing upstairs with his brother and they were like really into these like spinning tops that they play with. And so he really wanted to do that. Bless his heart. He came down here. All right. We are going to talk through some real world ethics of using AI in cookies. AI is all over the place. We cannot pretend that this conversation is not happening, especially in the world of creators, bakers, cookiers, when we are in such a creative world. It can be really easy for people to think that it's okay to take advantage of AI when designing and showing cookies, mainly like for sale. There's so many icky things that are happening. I'm going to point some of those out. I'm not out here to call anybody out. I want to bring some clarity to this, but it can be confusing. How can you tell if something is AI? What kind of AI is okay to use in my portrayal of cookies online? I have even seen probably the biggest oh my gosh moment that I had. I was actually scrolling Facebook. They have since seemed to clean it up quite a bit. I have seen though, even recently, like a week or two ago, whole AI accounts where the only thing they are posting is AI cookies. And then I look at the comment thread and so many people are duped by these pictures of royal icing cookies that are not even real and thinking, wow, here's what goes off in my mind about that. Like, yes, some of that stuff can be done with royal icing. However, much of it is so complicated and or not achievable with royal icing that people start to think, well, I could never, ever do that. When in reality, like, and this is what I teach, anybody, if you want to follow the steps, you can learn how to use royal icing and to create beautiful cookies. Can you get to a level where you're producing these super complicated AI looking cookies? Probably not, but that's not realistic. So I want to bring some reality to what you're seeing out there with AI cookies. Who has seen what looks like AI cookies? Maybe they're real, but the background is definitely AI. Probably have seen that. So the first thing I want to show you is what I think a decent, good example of using AI when it comes to your creative stuff. This is not a cookie. I am going to show some of my cookies and AI cookies in just a minute. But the fact that AI is not going to go away, it's only going to get more advanced. It's really important to learn how to tell if something is AI. Some of it's glaringly obvious, and some of it's not. And so I'm going to show you real quick an example of, oh, hold on. That's not the one that I chose, but I'm going to see if it'll work. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Can everybody see that? All right. This, I think, is a really good example. Clearly, this is AI, okay? This is not a, like, I'm a graphic designer. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I used to create, like, just completely digitally, all manually digitally created. I never used AI in any of my work. It wasn't available. So this background here is AI. Even the supplies list is AI. But this image, the plate and the little candy house on top of it is real. And one of the ways you can tell is real, it's real in the way that the lighting hits. A lot of times AI is overly produced. It's overly, like, super sharp and specific, and every light angle is there. Like, you can tell in the background, right? Like, every single tiny piece is super contrived. Hi, buddy. Hey. Oh, I see you changed it to a red shirt. I love it. All right.
You told me to.
I did. I asked him actually. You're telling. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I did ask you to.
True.
I didn't tell you.
Well, and I was kind of thirsty, so I just grabbed mine.
You grabbed your water.
Blue Under Armour water bottle that you got me on Saturday, which I'm really grateful
Oh
for.
yes,
I love it.
I love it. All right. Can you tell that's AI, Micah? Yeah.
I need to get a closer view.
Okay, look up real close. So you can tell this background's AI. The plate and the candy house is real. Okay.
Oh.
It's a very good picture, but the shading is in line with like a real life shading in a photo that you would take like that. Okay.
Yeah, I can tell by the plate.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell by the plate.
Did
Okay.
you make that, Mom?
So that's pretty simple. Like there's a lot of AI that kind of looks like that. But it can be hard to tell. Is that candy house real? So that's an example of the mix in between. And that is something that is ethically allowable when you're using AI in cookies or in your creative stuff, the background, okay? Because a lot of times, gosh, when I take pictures of cookies, like this fake marble looking thing is my background. Like, even though it's a real life thing, it's mimicking. I'm not taking pictures in a giant, the kitchen isn't the whole backdrop, right? Like I have backdrops when I take photos of pictures or when I take pictures of cookies. And so an AI background is an appropriate and ethical use of AI in your cookie photos and videos. Okay. All right. Next, what we're going to cover is something along the lines of ethics, okay? A lot of times people are going to feel confused about AI. Raise your hand if you have felt confused about AI. And, okay.
I keep looking at AI pictures on YouTube / Google and internet,
yeah.
And it's really...
It's hard.
Really annoying.
Yeah.
So I can't figure out if it's AI or not.
I know. Sometimes it can be really confusing, right? Okay. So I want to bring some clarity to that. Here's the thing. Confusion is not ignorance, though. And I don't want you to be so confused that in ignorance we're posting things that we're not labeling as AI, or we end up confusing people more when they're looking at our pictures of cookies. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. All right. Oh, somebody's saying here they've seen it with cinnamon rolls. Yeah, all types of baked goods can have an AI version, or hey, they've got the real thing with like an AI background. That's appropriate. Here's something that I want to make sure you all understand as well. Okay, I'm actually going to start putting these down, and I do have some examples when we get to that. So something important to understand. When we're confused about something and we don't understand it, it can start to feel taboo, but AI is not taboo. This is where the world is going. And the more that I can explain that later. We may have to have, if you ask Alexa upstairs, there's a definition. Taboo means like, yeah, if you're not like aware of it, or what's a good explanation for taboo?
I'm
like,
not really sure.
You're kind of scared of it because you don't know a lot about it, right? Or
I don't even know what it is. So
it's a bad topic that you want to stay away from.
Okay.
So maybe something is taboo. I feel like that's not the best explanation, but okay. I want you to understand AI is not taboo. It's the more that you can understand how to use it, how to generate it correctly, how to prompt things so that you can use AI. I think the better. The more control you have over using AI in your specific like life and sphere, then you're going to be a lot better off. Something else is using AI in cookies is not unethical as long as you are following some general guidelines, okay? Those guidelines being, whoops, hold on. That was an extra printout. All right. Is it okay to use AI in your photo and not disclose it? I'm asking, let me know. What do you think? If you do not disclose that something is AI, Is that okay or not okay? Okay, and I'm going to answer that question. Somebody's asking, what's the point in using AI for cookies? I'll explain that in just a little bit. All right. If you use AI in cookies, whether it's your background or you have one picture and you're creating AI cookies to create the rest of the image, you have to disclose it. If you do not disclose it, it looks like you're trying to hide something, because guess what? Everyone can tell. People can tell. Maybe not 100% of the population, which is why I'm trying to teach you how to understand AI a little bit better. And I'm going to show you some more pictures of how you can tell if something is AI. So that you have to disclose it. You have to tag it. There are ways to tag it in your social media if you have an image that has AI in it. Where it can get tricky is, what if most of the image is real, and AI is, there's only a little bit? What if there's only just a tiny, tiny bit? Do I have to disclose that it's AI? My integrity says yes, because the more upfront you are in telling people if something is AI or not, the more they're going to trust you, the more like upfront you can be and transparent. People appreciate that. If not, they just feel like you're hiding something, and then they're never going to trust your next picture, right? If you're like, oh, well, that was just this tiny thing, like it doesn't matter. That's not, the main part of my photo was all real. Because I've had that happen. And I've had that happen in our community. And the person who originally posted the picture that had clearly some AI cookies in it, she said, no, it's not AI. I can tell. We can tell. We can all tell. And so I believe that integrity is really important. And it's very, very important when you're working with AI. The person who asked a question, why use AI in cookies? Okay. One of the reasons is promo materials, marketing materials, that image I showed you where it's the candy house and the supply list in the background, and it's an AI background. Like maybe you only have a real picture of your main, kit that you're giving. Hey, you okay, buddy? We're going to do, all right. Do you want to hang out right there? And then I'll bring you over to, we're going to spin the wheel in just another second here. We're going to give away 2 prizes. Thanks for being with me. Make sure you go to lollysgiveaway.com to get in on those prizes. Hold on, I'm going to finish this train of thought real quick. Where was I? What was I talking about, Micah? He's not going to help me.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Hold on. No.
Wait, never mind.
Okay. What was I talking about?
Ethical backdrop.
Thank you. Backdrop. Why use AI in cookies? Because it can help with promotional materials, or if you do, you have a bunch of your real cookies and you're like, oh, I for my, final image that I want to share, I need to make some adjustments. That's where AI can come in really handy. Here's where I would not use it. Okay. I would not be using it to display your entire full cookie sets, to like making an AI image of an entire full cookie set and sharing with people, hey, I can make this cookie set for you. It is not real. Okay. Now, what if I disclose it, Lolly? Okay, you can, disclaimer, this is a, AI generated set. Your cookies will look similar. Yes, technically that would work. If you add a disclosure. However, right now you're in reality, and I don't like to argue with reality. I take that back. Sometimes I argue with reality and I always lose. So if you want to not argue with reality, you can go that route, generate all of your cookies as AI, make sure you have disclosures. But there is a giant disconnect, because if someone can tell something is totally AI, how are they going to be sure that that's exactly what they're going to receive? Especially if they've never seen your work before. And this is in the realm of like, if you're selling cookies, if you have a cottage bakery and you're selling sets, right? If you're gifting sets, it doesn't matter as much. But you're probably not using AI marketing pictures if you're just giving and gifting cookies away. So let me know any thoughts or questions about that. All right. Thank you for coming on over here. I know a lot of you are hoping to see it on Facebook tonight. We're going to spin. Yes. Okay. I want to give away 2 prizes. And we have Miss Cookie Packaging on here. She's one of our new sponsors for our mixers. And let's see if we land on that. 3, 2, 1. And we did. Oh my gosh, nice. Miss Cookie Packaging. It's a gift card to shop at Miss Cookie Packaging. And the winner is, we'll take that off of there. The winner is Kathy Graff. Congratulations, Kathy. Thank you for being on tonight. Congratulations, Kathy. Anybody who wins, go to service@lollyshomekitchen.com, email there, and we'll get you your prize out to you. Let's do another one. Can we do one more? Yeah.
3, 2, 1, let it rip.
Let it rip.
I'm doing that because I just got a portable one.
Thank you. Sparkle Scribe. Well, you can choose. You can have either my Sparkle Scribe or my striped one.
I want the striped one.
You want the striped one? Well, I wonder what the winner would love.
If I do it.
If you won it, you would do the striped.
Third winner is Linda Benjamin.
Linda Benjamin. You get to choose between these scribes. You said it right.
Fine. For once.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna leave. We've done. Okay, we have 3 more. Okay, I'm gonna teach a little more on AI. Is everybody okay with that? And then we'll do some more prize drawings.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Who has ever posted a picture on their socials of cookies and maybe they were inspired by another cookier and you weren't quite sure how to list that in your caption, or you weren't quite sure, like, how do I, show that this cookie is mine, but it's a design from someone else and it doesn't feel like 100% mine. Has anybody ever struggled with that? I remember I did. I definitely struggled with that. And I think I made some faux pas back in the day of like not appropriately tagging people and disclosing things. And I know what that feels like. So it's one of the reasons that I'm sharing this with you so that you can be comfortable in doing sharing whether something is AI, just like if you were using another creator's inspiration or designs or something. Okay, I'm gonna move this down here so it's not away. Typically, ethically, you would want to credit that person in your caption or tag them in the post that you make with those cookies, okay? That is the same when it comes to AI. You are appropriately tagging and giving credit to some of the source of that post, which in this case would be AI, okay? Oh, that's the other thing. Okay. Imitation versus inspiration. So this is coming from the aspect of like, what if you're using AI for some inspiration in your designs? Like maybe behind the scenes, if you are working on custom cookies, that you're using AI to generate some ideas or designs for yourself that you then create. Okay. We're going to talk about this. Inspiration versus imitation. Getting inspired by something and creating a cookie work of art with that inspiration is different than completely imitating what you see, okay? In the realm of AI, this can be a real tricky line. We can be inspired by other things we see online. We can be inspired by some of the imagery that AI generates. If you are 100% creating an imitated version of cookies based off of other things that you see, then the answer becomes simple. You need to give credit, okay? If you are appropriately giving credit, then you're going to be safe. Question, so use AI for inspiration? You can, yes. You absolutely can. There's a lot of AI art stuff already generated. If you know how to use AI, I mean, simply, even in ChatGPT, you can type, please make me this kind of image in a couple sentences, and it will generate something. I personally, I will show you one pic. I did an AI version of cookies that I actually shared on my Instagram a little while back. And I'm going to show you that one because this was generated with ChatGPT months ago. All right, I'm going to show you that one. All right, does anybody remember seeing this one? I did a moldy food finds class. It wasn't real, okay? This was for April Fools. And I posted this, and in the copy, like in the caption copy, I explicitly stated that this was a joke, right? Like, this is a joke. Now, so on that specific post, I did not state this was AI, because it was pretty clear that that looks pretty AI. However, I learned a lesson. Not everybody could tell. So even though I said in my caption, hey, this is a joke, this wouldn't it be cool if this was a class, a lot of people only looked at the image, and they were starting to DM me and ask me when this class was. And I was blown away, because I thought, people want to learn how to make these moldy looking cookies. Like, yeah, they were decent, and I could probably replicate most of this, right? The Oreo, like the detail on the Oreo, absolutely not, but I could probably replicate most of that. So I immediately cleared things up in my stories. I could tell that there was some confusion, because there will always still, even 5-10 years from now, there's going to be people who have a hard time determining whether or not something's AI. Now, specifically this picture, you can see that the detail on the Oreo, that could never be achieved with royal icing. That, if anything, that's like fondant. You would do a fondant mold for that. The egg, you could do that with royal icing. But even the banana, the way the banana is not real how royal icing works. And so anyway, I was really surprised that a lot of people were confused. I immediately went to my stories and made update posts and told people, oh, you guys, this is AI. Like, this is April Fool's. This is a joke. Like, this is AI. This is not an actual class. And so even somebody like me who was a little bit experienced in using AI, I still learned some lessons with that. But I'm curious, could you all tell that this was AI? Okay, maybe I'm sure some of you could, maybe some of you couldn't. A couple of key things in this picture to tell that this was AI. Of course, the Oreo, the way that the banana is sitting, like, yeah, maybe it could be royal icing transfer, but the shading is all wrong. Like, it's not realistic shading. So I would say that's a way that you could tell. And then the lighting all over that weird chicken at the bottom, I think it's chicken or turkey or something. That also. And when it comes specifically to cookies, if you guys can look specifically at the edging on that wave looking cookie at the bottom, the edging is perfect. There is no cookie set I have ever seen in real life where every single cookie has the exact, like, super sharp edging around it. That's one key way that you can tell when it specifically comes to cookies if something is AI or not. That actually was the tell on the one that was posted in the Lollies community a few weeks ago, where one cookie in there was original. She didn't disclose that it was AI, but you could tell that the other cookies, because of that raw cookie border and the way that the fake royal icing was laying down on it, I could tell it was not real. All right. So that's the moldy food finds. And a couple of things to be aware of. Let's see, we already talked about giving credit. Even with AI, credit matters. We always want to, real artists, you want to respect the real artist and give credit where credit is due. AI, use your best judgment given what I've shared with you today. All right. How to spot AI. Can we talk about that for just a second? I've shared with you just some ways that you can tell in individual photos. Let's take, for instance, those Facebook accounts that you probably have seen and maybe didn't know they are fully AI. The profile, all of the posts that go up are done with AI. And the photos, the comments blow me away because so many people believe that they're real. Here's the thing. We're all humans. Most people that are duped by AI, we're human beings just appreciating something awesome that we see online. I don't think we need to shame people about it. I have been pretty strong in my comments on some of those accounts though. You know, letting people know, you guys, this is AI, you know, here's how you can tell, you know, make sure you're taking a good look at things, because I don't want other people to think that they can like make this type of cookie that they're seeing, and it's like not even possible with royal icing. So I think, you know, helping educate and like engage in conversations with people in those kind of comment threads is the best way to go about it. Getting really angry at AI accounts for what they're posting. It's an AI account. They don't care. They're not going to read that. They're just going to continue posting fake stuff. So something to tune in there. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. We've talked about some commentaries. Let's real quickly talk about the love-hate relationship that is AI. Okay. Again, this comes back to arguing with reality. I can't make it go away, right? We can't all go back to everything was created by hand-drawn stuff, you know, nothing was ever digital. I think the more that we can embrace the fact that AI is there and figuring out how we're comfortable using it, then the better off you're going to be. And the more satisfied you'll be continuing to do cookies, knowing the ins and outs of like being able to tell if something's AI or not. And if you don't feel comfortable using it at all in your stuff, that's fine. I use it in specific instances, like I'm doing an April Fool's Day joke or something like that. I have not used it as background images or anything like that. I've generated some for Nora, my daughter, does cottage sales, and we've played around with a little bit with some of her stuff. But you will not, if you go to my Lolly's social accounts, you won't see anything else generated with AI. And if I do, you can bet that there will be a disclosure or some sort of statement tagging that it's AI. So any questions about anything that I've talked about so far with AI? There are multiple AI platforms. They're all getting better and better every day at creating images. ChatGPT did not used to be able to do images at all. And then it did them really bad. And now it can create a decent image. It can actually do 2 at a time when you're, maybe it's on the pro account. There is, oh, why can't I think of the other one? ChatGPT is the main one that most people use. There's Grok. There is image-specific ones. Oh, what's it called? It's not called Charlie. There's another one. Gemini, what was it? VO. There's a lot of them. Gemini is the Google version. So whichever one you start with, you know, just you know, test it out, have it create some images and see what it does. Even if you are not going to use AI in any of your cookie stuff, that's totally fine. But I would recommend going and creating a couple images just to see what it's like. It helps you understand what you're seeing online a whole lot better when you generate a couple images and see what you get back based off of your prompt and what you're telling AI to do. Okay. A couple of other photos that I want to share. This one real quick. Okay, this is one I saw online. This is not royal icing decorated cookies. Can you guys tell which picture is AI? There's actually one that I'm kind of not sure of. There's two that, to me, I would say are real. There's one that's definitely AI and another one that's borderline AI. I really think it is. Can you all tell? This is where it gets so borderline. Like I have a laser eye for it, and that top right one, oh, I don't know. I don't know, because partially because the chocolate chips are so precisely placed, which is never, ever, ever the case when you're making chocolate chip cookies. Those look like they were placed right after they came out of the oven. If it's real, that's how it was done. Oh, the top two. Okay, somebody's saying the top two. So that bottom left one, I'm going to say 99.9% sure that that's AI. The glow, the lighting and everything on every single chocolate chip is not realistic. Even in a highly produced photo studio, you would not see that. So, oh, see, Jill, would you say the bottom two are real? That bottom right one, I would say is real. The top left, bottom left, no. And the top right, very borderline. I don't know. Top right and lower left, yes, Ashley. See, hard to tell, but the more practice you get, the better you'll be at determining. All right, this is one that we shared in our groups when we were starting to talk about this training. What do you think? This one is AI. This is 100% AI. Because look at those borders, y'all. Look at this border down on the bottom. Even if it was my cookie, I would never have that much cookie exposed because my style, I go way further to the edge.
Oh yeah, that's AI.
It's too bright. See, you can tell?
Yeah.
You can tell it's AI. Micah can tell.
Sorry.
Even those roses, if this was real, those roses would have been created with fondant and a mold. That level of like detail with royal icing, those petals wouldn't look like that if they were that petite. So
it's the design of the cookie. I can literally tell.
You can tell that that
Just look
is
like
the
it's
back.
something.
Obviously the background is, but the whole cookie itself, yeah. Definitely AI.
There's
Y'all are
literally
going to be
one of those
experts.
Studs.
So something I want to invite you to do. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. We got another couple giveaways. And I want you to feel comfortable navigating AI. So as I mentioned, go test it out. Make a couple of cookie images just to see what it feels like and what you come back with based off of what you tell it to do. And then you'll just get more comfortable with it. If it's something that you decide to use either in inspiration for your cookie designs or in some of your promo stuff. I'm not, here's the thing. I want to be clear. I'm not advocating for AI use in cookies. I actually prefer to keep it out of mine as long as I possibly can. I don't anticipate using it in my stuff anytime soon, but I do think it's really important to be aware of what you're seeing online because there are a lot of cookiers that are using it. There's a lot of fake AI accounts that are using it. And so I want to make sure that you know what you're doing. Okay. Yes. I want to make sure you know what you're doing. Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah. I'm new.
Oh, that's the last thing is just that, the clear personal standards. So when the more you understand about it, then you can have your own clear personal standards about, you know, your usage of AI in your cookie craft. Okay. Integrity usually rules. If you're nervous about it, not sure what to do, then that is what the Lolly's cookie community is for. So you can post over in the Rockstar group, or if you're one of our members, you can post in my member group, the Royal Kitchen Crew. We are actually going to have a deeper discussion about AI inside the membership the rest of this week. So if you are a member, make sure you dive in over there. If you're not a member, I would love for you to join. You'll get access to all of my classes, recipes, so much good stuff, and an amazing member community of cookiers. Go to lollyshomekitchen.com and you can check that out. Also, check out the new snowball recipe. Oh, I take that back. Marshmallow Lux. I'm so sorry. Marshmallow Lux is in the shop later this week. The snowball, the rich coconut snowball recipe. Well, it's marshmallow royal icing.
Oh,
yeah. All right. So the rich coconut snowball recipe is brand new, just released this week to our members. So if you join the membership, you're going to get that recipe before anybody else. We've got a tea and an Amazon gift card and that new recipe to give away. Should we spin the wheel?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do, oh, you're going to do it right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we're going to call it the tea.
Yeah.
We'll just say this is the tea. We have the Love on a Plate Lolly's tea. If you've not checked out our new apparel, that's also at lollyshomekitchen.com. There is a really super comfy and cozy tea. It says Love on a Plate. And
Wait a minute. What if people want to choose their own? What if people
well, they're going to be able to choose their size on this one.
What if people don't want their?
Oh, what's the next winner? Angela Christofferson. Angela Christofferson. We generate these winners randomly, and my team messages me the random drawing for each one. So that's what we're looking at over here. You get the tea. Congratulations. Message service at lollyshomekitchen.com. Let us know your size, and we will get that out to you. We got 2 more. Rich coconut snowball. So that, okay, let's go. We lost 2 winners. Who's winning the new snowball recipe?
Mary Coleman.
Mary Coleman. Congratulations, Mary. And
I still want to
the last one. Okay, you spin it. Oh, well, it's the last one. We don't need to spin it. We know what it
I
is.
can still spin it.
You
but
can,
I
yeah.
want to.
Okay.
It's fun.
Can you tell me who the last winner is? Last winner.
Ashley
Burkhead. Ashley Burkhead, thank you for being on tonight. And all of you, if you won, message service at lollishomekitchen.com. Let them know your info. We'll get your prize sent out to you.
Well, you guys are getting an Amazon gift
This
card.
shirt, I know, Lucky. You
Oh,
have gift cards.
yeah, for Target.
For Target, I know. Target's not as exciting as Amazon.
Yeah.
So this kid, can I just tell you guys? And then somebody asked about the shirt. I'll let you know. He's recovering from being okay. We're coughing.
Sorry.
He's got a cough still. He's recovering from being really, really sick. We were grateful to have kept him out of the hospital, and it just reminded me. We had a couple of sleepless nights. It reminded me of just how intense it is when kids with CHD and these kinds of sicknesses when they get sick. And we used to live at the hospital, and I'm just grateful that that's not an every week occurrence anymore. But this kid is the reason that I started doing cookies, and I hope that you dive in a little further. Check out lollishomekitchen.com. I've got a lot more resources and things. It's therapy for me. I love the craft of cookies and coming up with all sorts of new things that I get to share with you. Real quick, this shirt, I collect heart stuff. Hearts are my favorite, partially because of this kid, but I love sharing light and love whenever I can. This is one of my collected shirts. I've had this for years. Right now, it's not something available in our shop or anything like that. For those of you that were asking, just 1 second, buddy, okay? Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'll get to that in just a second. Well, I do have apparel that has hearts on it, so check that out at lollishomekitchen.com. Jill, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. We're going to do one more drawing because Jill is donating her recipe to somebody else. Jill has all the recipes. We'll get you something, Jill, okay? That's so sweet. We're going to do just one more. It'll be just a random name drawing from those of you who had entered tonight. All right, we'll get another name here. Oh, the team's working on it. We're generating that right now. Thank you, everybody. Yes, the replay will be posted to Facebook. So all of you can catch it over there too. Susie Navarra. Susie Navarra, you are our last winner, and you get a recipe of your choice. You can check out all of the flavors that are available right now. Sometimes we move them in and out seasonally. Thanks, buddy. So you can go check out what's there. And if for some reason you go to the shop and there's not a recipe flavor that suits your needs, message service, we have some others as well that may be just out of season right now. Okay, anything else? I think that's it for tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Join me for more conversation about AI in the Rockstar Cookier Society over on Facebook and in our member group, and also our Dough Makers Business Academy. This plays a huge role, especially in the business of cookies. And I will see you over there. I'll see you on the next mixer. Oh, don't forget, you guys, we are having a Galentine's party coming up real soon. So keep an eye out for announcements on that. Galentine's is like getting all your friends and girls together and having a Valentine's party. Yeah.
I get it.
Well, we're gonna throw a party next Friday.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like a little Valentine's party.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna invite everybody to come to it. We're gonna do a live stream. Okay. We'll have more on that in the groups, and make sure you're on our email list and stuff too. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone.